Hi students, this is Mrs. Overly with Lesson 10-3, Operations with Radical Expressions. Today our SWABAT is I can add and subtract, multiply with radical expressions. Alright, our first example is 5 square root of 2 plus 7 square root of 2 minus 6 square root of 2. So the key idea here is to be looking, we treat the square root of 2 kind of like a like term. So since these are all like terms, we can do 5 plus 7, which is 12, minus 6, which is 6, square root of 2. Example 2 is 2 square root of 18 plus 2 square root of 32 plus the square root of 72. All right, and right away for this example, I'm thinking, how can I rewrite this so that I have a common square root? Well, 18 I could rewrite as 2 times 9 or 2 times 3 squared. And 32 I could rewrite as 2 times 4 squared or 2 times 16. And 72 I could rewrite as, well, and actually let me back up for a minute. I'm noticing now that I did, this is 9, square root of 9, but I have to do times the square root of 2 to get 18, but I still need that 2 out front. And I'm noticing I made the same little error right here. So this is like the square root of 16, which I have to multiply by the square root of 2, and I still need this 2 out front. So I'm kind of adjusting my work as I go here. And then I'm going to have to be careful as I set up this square root of 72 not to make that same mistake. So I know 36 times 2 is 72. So I could set this up as a square root of 6 squared times the square root of 2. All right, so now how can I simplify this? Well, I know that anytime I have a number squared that's square rooted, the square and the square root cancel out. So I'm going to cancel those out and recopy what I have. So I have 2 square root of 2 times 3 plus 2 square root of 2 times 4 plus 6 times the square root of 2. And I'm noticing that I have some regular old numbers, these coefficients, and we like to write those out front in general. So I'm just going to rewrite this one more time. So this is 2 times 3, which is 6 square root of 2, plus 4 times 2, which is 8 square root of 2, plus 6 square root of 2. And I know that 12 plus 8 is 20, so I can rewrite this as 20 square root of 2. And multiplication is much easier. Your job when you're multiplying is to multiply the coefficients together. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then to multiply the numbers under the square roots. So 2 times 6 is 12. So our final answer is 6 square root of 12, or I could rewrite that 12 as 2, or should I say square root of 4 times the square root of 3. And square root of 4 we know is 2, so 6 times 2 square root of 3, or 12 square root of 3. All right, and our final example for today is one where we have a number multiplied by a grouping. And remember, when we have a number multiplied by a grouping, we use the distributive property. So we can rewrite this as 3 square root of 5 times 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5 times 5 square root of 3. And in other words, we can simplify that. 3 times 2 is 6, square root of 5, square root of 5, plus 5 times 3 is 15, square root of 5, times the square root of 3. And square root of 5 times square root of 5 is, well, 5 times 5 is 25, so square root of 25. And square root of 5 times square root of 3 is going to be the square root of 15. Square root of 25 I know I can simplify. That's 5. And square root of 15 I can't simplify. I'm trying to think, are there any perfect squares that come out of 15? Well, 9, no. 4, no. So I end up with 30 plus 15 square root of 15. That's all, folks. Have a great night.